Hello everyone and welcome. This is Peter Tom Roden and this is my channel. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. This video is another video, the last video in the series of how to remain positive in a negative situation. Really important. How can we as individuals set ourselves apart from anybody else? When most people are negative, how can you see the positive? How can you rise above the crowd and see opportunities where others don't? Where other people maybe see them, but for some reason there is some resistance to engage with them. So they retreat and they stay in their comfort of this negativity. So today's video is about how to remain positive in a negative situation by being open to new things. So what do I mean by that? Well, I believe that the people who are the most flexible are the ones who will always rise above the crowd, the ones who will always succeed where a lot of other people fail. Because flexibility is king here. If you imagine in a storm, it's not the trees that are the most rigid that survive. It's the trees which are the most flexible, that bend with the wind, that bend with the environment. And then when the storm's blown over, there they are. Whereas others have maybe broken, have fallen away and have decayed. So flexibility is king here. So flexibility in your thinking, flexibility in the way that you are, in your being, how you engage with the world, flexibility in your learning. Are you open to new ideas? Because the world that we're in doesn't just stay the same way. Things evolve, the world's change. Things happen to us way out of our control. And if we have this one view of how things should be, then things are not going to be easy. But if we can take things on a case-by-case situation, if we can be adaptable, if we can embrace some of the other things that I've talked about in this series and look at things from our perspective rather than being part of a group and collapsing to the group census, so to speak. Just because 9 out of 10 of the group are negative doesn't mean that you have to be the 10th. You know, your view is important. So how do you be open to new things? Well, this is all about being outside of our comfort zone. So if you remain in your comfort zone, then you're unlikely to engage with new things. And if new things try and present themselves, you're going to be resistant and negative and have the same voice as all these other people who are unwilling to move. If you can see things differently, if you can adapt, if you can take different actions that other people are doing, you're going to have opportunities which other people don't see, which other people see but deny, and other people see and judge and try and invalidate and try and stop other people from doing as well. So it does mean that potentially you are going to be the odd one out. You're going to be the black sheep of the family. However, that doesn't matter. What's important is yourself and how you fit in, and not compromising things which are of value to you. So this means embracing new ideas, new ways of doing things, not always expecting things to arrive in a certain way at a certain time. So being open to things arriving in a way that you didn't experience at the time you didn't expect, and seeing what happens. So this is potentially a brand new way of being and a brand new world which is arising. It could literally transform the whole of your life and give yourself back this power that maybe has been lost in the past. And it will be at times very, very challenging, but I can promise you it will be super rewarding. So I'm curious to see how you have engaged with difficult situations. Have you found something that has kept you positive whilst other people amongst you, the majority of people, have been negative? If you have, please share this with us, and we'll share these comments with other people. Your comments are super important. Please subscribe to this channel and you'll be notified ahead of anyone else when the latest video is. Thank you so much for supporting me this year. It has been really of value to me as I learn, as I grow. So if you subscribe, you're going to see the changes, you're going to see the progress, and your comments are also going to be able to affect and influence a lot of other people around the world. So thank you for being here, thank you for joining, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.